Good morning, everybody. Oh, how are we feeling? How are we doing? January 23, first weekend of a new era. So hopefully we're all feeling a little replenished, a little more hopeful, a little brighter. But we also might need to be releasing out some things that were pent up and clenched up. And our yoga practice is a great way for us to release energy that's gotten stagnant, that's gotten rigid. And maybe unleash and tap into some new energy that needs to come forth. So if you're new to our Empower Yoga Live, please take your time, take a pause. Don't feel like you need to keep up with the Joneses. If you are trying to keep up, breath, stay connected with it. Ease and steadiness. If we're starting to leave the breath behind, we're not connecting in with the yoga. You're here to connect with you, not connect with me or any sort of keeping up with the pace. This is a Power Vinyasa class, but I really try to stress that oftentimes we gain more empowerment through less than through more. All right, good morning, Stephanie. Good morning, Brandy. It's good to see everybody. Without further ado, we are going to get moving. So let's come to our child's pose. Hey, Sarah, ready to do it? Okay, I think I got some stuff to burn off. All right, let's come to our child's pose. Maybe knees wide, maybe knees together. Sink in and let go. Invite yourselves to come into feeling. Tap into this river, this current that exists within you. Don't control it, just let it flow. Let's walk the arms over to the right. Gradually come on over to the left. Fluid movements, pausing on any part that feels good for you that you want to pause. Come on back to center. Reach those arms out. Breathe in as we come forward to hands and knees. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Maybe pedal those heels. Do a check-in. How are the toes? How are the heels? How are the calves? How are the knees? This is an all-body experience. Come into this earth suit. Feel out your diagnostics. Maybe tilt the tailbone, your shoulders. And then we got to come into that breath diagnostic. Where can we let that breath touch us on the insides? Where can we tap into all of those input valves of breath? How about the mind? What do we need to let go of? How cluttered is it? Ready. We're going to tilt the butt up. Look forward. Step the feet up in between your hands. Have your feet even. Half flat back. Draw the shoulders away from ears. You can keep the knees bent. Forward fold. Let the upper body fall. Breathe in. Apply energy down through the legs to rise. Exhale, forward fold. Lengthen the upper body over the legs. Half flat back. Palms down. Step to plank. Shift forward. Elbows shave the ribs lower. Breathe in. Lift the spine. See how much it wants to move this morning. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Look forward. Step. Walk. Maybe some of you want to jump the feet up. Half flat back, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Breathe in as we rise. No strain in the shoulders. Lift through the ribs. Exhale, forward fold. Half flat back. Palms down, step to plank. Start to lower through with the breath out. Inhale, cobra. The hips stay down. Elbows are bending. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, tilt the tailbone up. Exhale, look forward. Step, walk, or float the feet up. Half flat back. Forward fold. Good. Inhale all the way up. We've never been here before. Rise anew. Exhale, forward fold. Half flat back, feel something, get to know something. Palms down, step to plank, lower through. Inhale, lift the chest. Can you keep lifting more? Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Exhale, look forward, step, walk, or jump the feet up. Half flat back, forward fold. Chair pose, bend the knees, butt goes back. Lifting the spine, weights over the heels. Forward fold, release the upper body. Half flat back, palms down, step to plank, nipples over thumbs as you lower. Breathe in, maybe up dog. Tops of the toes are down, knees are off the floor, hips forward, chest lifting, downward facing dog. Right heel lifts straight up, keep the hips closed. Exhale, shift forward, knee to chest. Inhale it up, lift the heel, drop the head in. Exhale, shift forward, knee to chest. Keep shifting forward. Inhale it up. Left leg in down dog. Can you feel that heel rooting down as that right leg is lifting? Exhale, shift forward, knee to chest. Step the foot through, back foot flat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist to the right. Good, right arm down the back leg. Sink into that front knee, back bend. Good, hands all the way down, step to plank. Lower through, take your breath with you. Inhale, cobra or up dog, make a choice, no cobra dogs. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift those hips, press the heels down, let's take a breath. Left leg lifts, nice and neutral. Flex those toes, feel that right calf. Exhale, shift forward, knee to chest, full exhale, keep squeezing that breath out. Now big draw, inhale, lift the heel, keep breathing in. Do you know that capacity? Exhale, shift forward, breathe it out. Inhale it up. Good. Live this vibrant life that we have. Shift forward, knee to chest. Step the left foot through, back foot flat. Rising up. Warrior one. Be in that back leg. Breathe in. Exhale, twist. Make space. Can you feel both shoulder blades pulling away? Inhale. Lift. New space. Occupy it with vibrant energy. Hands down. Step to plank. Lower through. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Keep lifting the hips, pressing the heels down. Try on this pose anew, like a new piece of clothing. Good, inhale. Look forward, step, walk, or jump the feet up. Half flat back, forward fold. Chair pose, bend it, sink it, lift. Exhale, forward fold, maybe folding it in. Half flat back, palms down, stepping to plank, lowering through. Maybe keep the right leg lifted as you go. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe it out, breathe it out. Right leg lifts, hip neutral. Exhale, shift forward, knee to chest. Shift forward further. Pull that knee up higher. Inhale it up. Be here. Push down and forward through the arms. Exhale, knee to chest. Feel this body that we live in. Inhale it up. Lift. Feel, expand, grow in it. You're the occupant. Exhale, knee to chest, shift forward, step the foot through, back foot flat. Inhale it up. Exhale as you twist. Good, reverse. I forgot that on the other side. And both hands down, step to plank. Maybe keep the leg lifted as you lower. Breath in, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, breathe in, lift. Are you still lifting or are you taking a break? Exhale, shift forward, knee to chest. Where are you? What are you doing? Inhale it up. Lift. What are you feeling? Exhale, knee to chest. Feel your energy, your will. One more, because I stopped counting. Inhale, lift. Let your neck go. Exhale, shifting it forward. Where's the ease? Where is the steadiness? Step the left foot through. Back foot flat. Inhale, breathe. Sink the hips as you rise. Exhale, twist it open. Maybe I did do it. Oh, I forgot the reverse. Left arm down the back leg. Sink in the front hip. What are you feeling? What are you experiencing in the body? Can you fit your spirit in it? Both hands down, step to plank. Maybe keep that leg lifted as you lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Look forward, step, walk, or jump the feet up. Half flat back. Forward fold. Soften something all the way up. Breathe in. Lift, reach, maybe see what's behind you. Exhale, come on forward. Half flat back. Palms down, step to plank, lower through. Breath in. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Look forward, step walker, float it up. Half flat back. Forward fold, fold it in. Don't do a drive-by chair pose. Inhale. Keep lifting the upper body. Keep sinking the bottom body. Where are you? What are you feeling? What are you getting to learn? What are you getting to love? And forward fold. Ha! What needs to be expressed? Let's do that again. Chair. Sinking. Do we know how to feel it? What leg are you in? Where are you lifting from in your upper body? Where is your breath finding a new space to touch? Forward fold. Ha. Good. Half flat back. Palms down. Step to plank. Lower through. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Right heel lifts. Keep pushing that left heel down. Keep the hip closed. Exhale, shift forward, knee to chest. Shift forward, shift forward. Inhale it up. Drop the head in. Good. Pike the butt up. Lift that right leg higher. Higher. Good. Knee to chest. Shift forward. Crunch it in. Come within yourselves. One more. Inhale it up. Use your fingers. Use the whole finger. Each finger. Good. Bring it forward. Draw it in and see what happens. How you root when you step it through, when you come from within. And then we rise. Breath. Twist. Reverse. Bend the front knee. Lift through the waist. Lift through the belly. Listen, we're going to take this left elbow outside of right knee. So we're going to keep the legs in warrior one. Root through that left leg. Revolve and move. Low back, waist in the twist. Where's that breath? Make room for your breath. Bend the right knee. Make more room for your breath in your belly. Good. We're going to step that left foot up. Twisting chair. Good. Let's release full chair. Forward fold. Half flat back, palms down, step to plank. Lower through. Cobra or up dog, make a choice. What's sustainable and what's regenerative? And downward facing dog. Start to try to develop a way of noticing things that give you more energy rather than you just spending. Left heel lifts. Feel your down dog. What's rooting you in both arms? The right leg. Exhale, knee to chest, shift forward, eyes open, stand in those arms, be in that right foot. Inhale it up, lift, lift. What's lifting you? Is it just physical? There's got to be something more. Shift it forward, knee to chest, feel it coming within. Ooh, where's that heat coming from? Out of you. Inhale it up. Exhale, bring that foot through. Back foot flat. Rising up. Warrior one. Splitting it open. Where's the spaciousness? Where's the rootedness? Where do we draw power from? Left arm down the back leg. Reverse. Big statement. Big expression. Right elbow. Left knee. Both palms together. Push the baby toe edge of the right foot down. Revolving. Twisting. Re-arriving and arriving again. New perspective. New power sources. New wisdom from life's experience. Good. We're going to step the right foot up. Twisting chair on this side. How low can we sit? What can we trust? What are we willing to fail at? Breathe. That means we're willing to learn. If we're willing to fail at it, release. Come on back up. Full chair. Breath. And forward fold. Half flat back. Lengthen. Don't make this a drive-by. Palms come down. Stepping to plank. Good. Lower to chaturanga. Back up to plank. Downward facing dog. Good. Chaturanga. Here we go. Roll it forward. Chaturanga. Back up to plank. Down dog. Breathe. Good. Let's roll it forward. Come all the way through. 5 breaths. Up dog or cobra. Go. Feel. Breathe in it. Remember regeneration. Regeneration. Restore here. Let go here. Keep lifting. Come into it. Come toward it. Downward facing dog. Good. Let's come down to the knees. Roll it up. Camel. Create about 3-4 inches of space in between the inner thighs. Hands to the low back. Open the collarbones. Hips forward. Breathe in. Lift the chest. Keep the gaze up to the ceiling. Maybe your hands are starting to slide down the backs of the thighs. Maybe they're not. Lift. Feel upward lift through that chest. Don't just dump up and over. Make space in your being here for your consciousness. Yeah, flood this whole physical self with the light that is truly you. Come on, make room. Make room. Good. Child's pose. All right, go to rabbit's pose or find an interlace. Bring the heels of the palms together. We'll bring the forearms down in the shape of a V. Bring the very top of the head to the floor. Stay here or tuck the toes and lift the hips, walking the feet up and in. Lift the hips up, draw the shoulders away from the ears. Here we are in a supported Surasana A. Breathe. Some of you are bringing one knee to the belly. Others of you are bringing another knee to the belly. Some of you are just chilling out in rabbit. Breathe. Maybe you start to tilt the knees up to the ceiling, heels toward your butt. Where's your breath? Who are you? What's the spirit that's occupying your flesh right now? Let your flesh reflect that spirit. Maybe you're starting to straighten those legs. Maybe practicing bringing straight legs down, legs together. Child's pose. Remember, regenerate, restore. Lengthen those arms out. Walk the arms and the hands over to the right. And then walk the arms and the hands over to the left. Bend in the rib cage sideways. What are we feeling? How much can we move in that direction? And bring the hands back to center. Coming forward, tucking the toes, lifting the hips, downward facing dog. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, step, walk, or float the feet up. Half flat back. Forward fold. Let's breathe in and come all the way up, reaching and rising. Okay, bring the hands together. Hinge the upper body forward, lifting the right leg up behind us. Flex the right toes, warrior three. Bringing ourselves back up, swing that right leg out in front of you. Good, find a clasp under this right leg. Walk those hands up that leg, chin to shin. Breath. Good, let's release. Bring those arms back up. Bring that knee up. Step it back, crescent warrior. Straighten that back leg as best you can. Lengthen and strengthen. Good. Spin it open. Warrior two. Big, expansive. Push the left foot down. Open that left knee. Grow tall through the top of your head. Pull both shoulder blades away. Make space, soft space in the chest. Center of the chest in your back, center of your chest in the front. Good, left arm under, right arm over. Let's lift those forearms, bend the left knee deep. Take the upper body inside of that left inner thigh. Bend that left knee. Good, let's release those arms. Right hand down, come to the right toes. All right, you got lots of options. You can bring the right knee down and step the left leg back. You could just step the left leg back to the right foot. Or some of you are going to grab that left big toe with your left fingers. We're going to lift. Breathe. Release. Good. Left hand down. Lower down to the bellies. Bend both knees. Find your feet or ankles. Inner thighs together. Relax the belly. Relax the neck. Inhale. Lift the legs. Lift the chest. Roll to the right. Where have we been? We were just standing on one leg a short moment ago. How many ways can we occupy our physical body in shape and energy? Bring it back. Lift. How are you regenerating? How are you restoring? Not forcing. And over. Other side. Laugh. Giggle. Curse out loud. It's all expression. More room out than in. Bringing ourselves back. Ready? We're going to lift whatever we'll lift. 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 Breathe in it. And bring it down. Release those arms. 5 breaths. Cobra or up dog. Do you need to be doing less to make it sustainable? To make it restorative? Regenerative. Refill your cup. Good. Child's pose. Travel our way over to the left. What's changed? How do we move differently? How much more space or less space do we have? Over to the right. Feel. This is the shape of you here. Back to center. Walk those arms forward. Shift forward, down dog. Tuck the toes, hips lift. Those knees could always have a soft give. Look forward, step walker, jump the feet up. Half flat back. Forward fold. Do this pose, do this pose. Good, let's breathe in as we rise. Hands coming together. Hinging at the hips. Taking that flat spine forward. Rooting in the right leg. Lifting that left leg up behind us. Warrior 3. Breathe energy through the left heel. Bringing ourselves back up. Your pace, your rootedness, your breath, your expression. Maybe this is a giggle expression. Maybe this is a curse expression. Maybe this is a Zen enlightenment expression. Find that leg, hold on here for dear life if you like. Some of us. Whoop. Putting my desire ahead of my rootedness. I'm regaining. Chin to shin, breathe. Even if it's in our mind, breath, release, coming back up. Ooh, what's holding me upright? My reaching upward. Bringing that knee up. Stand taller, stepping it back, crescent warrior, take your time. Sink in it, straighten that back leg. What is the amount of open expression? What are we open to in these hips? How are we open to how we stride, how we walk, how we glide, how we carry? Spin the back foot flat, opening it up. Right knee bent, right knee over heel. Ooh. Tailbone under. See what the groin will allow, how much it can support and open. It's doing both at the same time. All right, right is under, left is over. Find your eagle or your bear hug. What's opening in the back of the shoulders? In the back of the heart? How is your body reflecting your true heart right now? Send that intention through it. Breathe in and lift. So much faith, so much trust. Taking the upper body inside of that right inner thigh. What can let go? Trust those legs. Sag in the hips, sag in the spine. Release the arms. Left palm down. Remember, we've got choices here. We're going to spin onto the left toes. Maybe staying here in this lunge. Maybe bringing the right knee down and stepping the right foot back. Maybe you step the right foot back to meet the left for side plank. Others, maybe grab the right big toe here. Root into the left leg, and we're going to lift the right, spinning onto the left side. Straightening and lifting. Breathing, not perfecting, feeling. Releasing. Both hands down, plank. Lower. Cobra or up dog, breathe. What's rising? Let the rising energy take the weight out of you. Take that compression out of you. Believe. Child's pose. Lengthen those arms out in front of us. Sag in the shoulders. Sink the butt back. Feel that stretch. Let it happen. Just let gravity do its thing over time. Over time. We got nowhere to rush to. We're not in a hurry to open ourselves to feeling. Take the time that it takes. Good. Rabbit's pose. or Surasana A. I'm going to turn quasi sideways here so that hopefully you can see hands clasped, elbows down. I'm going to bring those elbows down, bring the forearms down. So the forearms, top of the head is down. Draw the shoulders away from ears now. Remember, this is where you can stay. Don't try this for the first time on a virtual experience. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, we're doing down dog on the head in Surasana A. Try not to tighten in the shoulders, draw the shoulders up to the ceiling, rise, pushing the forearms down. Maybe one knee into the chest. Maybe you just switch. Maybe you surprise yourselves and draw both knees to the belly. Don't kick, don't flail. Breathe. Knees together. Maybe starting to point the knees up toward the ceiling, even if it's half of an angle. Don't straighten the legs until you find this upward angle. Open your eyes, see around you. See that you are who you are in this shape. Feel what you're feeling in this shape. Explore the truth of you in this shape. Ease that breath. Restore. Bringing those legs down. Maybe you're bringing the knees to the belly. Feeling that crunch, that coming within, and then the feet come down. Child's pose. Flip the arms, palms up. Good. Let's bring ourselves up. Sitting back on the heels. Bring the palms down. Keep the chest lifted. Push the tops of the feet down. Pull the knees up. Breath. And lower. Good. Cross left arm. Hook under it with the right twist. And release, other side. Twist. Feel your breath. Notice where did your mind go? Where has it gone? What kind of journey has it taken so far? Release, bringing ourselves back, pressing through the palms, pulling the knees up, chest up, breath. Good. Let's release. We're going to bring the legs out in front of us. Legs extended, flex the toes. Maybe clear flesh so that you can feel your two sit bones rooting into the mat. Flare the toes. Inhale. Exhale. Hinge. Belly over thighs. Chest toward the knees. Chin toward your big toes. Inward rotation of your upper thighs. Soften the belly and the breath. Rolling the spine up. Walk the feet in. Fingertips facing your butt. Push down through the feet. Feet solid. Lift the hips. Keep the gaze toward the knees. Don't sag in the shoulders. Dome it up. Stretch it up. Stand in those arms. Good. And lower it down. Lengthen the legs back out. Find your adjustment. Inhale. Lift the ribs a little bit more. Shoulders down. Make space for yourselves. Exhale. Fold it in. Can you find space in the folds? Can this start to transform into a space of expansion, not a space of closing? Regenerate here. Rolling the spine up. Okay, so you can go back to that reverse tabletop. Or we can do a half curvo. 1 foot in, bent, one leg straight, lifting. Or you could start to find full purvo. This is not for everyone. If you have back pain, if you know that your core can't support you, just do one at a time or go back to the reverse tabletop. So we're going to do this twice more, giving us a chance if you're doing one leg at a time. Okay? Ready? And lift. Choose what you're lifting. Feel the power and the energy of lifting. What's getting restored right here? How do you back off enough to replenish? Don't give it all away. And lower it down. Inhale. Exhale, taking it forward. Smooth breath. Rolling it up one more time. So switch legs if you did half. Maybe you're going to tabletop. Maybe you did half that last time and said, oh, that was too much. Maybe you did a full last time and thought it was too much. You can always come back to that. Reverse tabletop. Ready? Breath. Root into the palms. Open the chest and the heart. And lift. Abundant breath. Breathe all the way around your waist. And lower it down. I'm pulling my mat. Oh, good job. All right. I'm going to bring those knees in. I'm going to lift those legs. Knees together if you can. Let's straighten. Take your left hand to the right toes or the ankle. Lower that left leg down. Twist. Chest up. Energy through the right heel. Space between your shoulders. Chest grows tall. Feel it. Grow taller. Energy through that right heel. Drive a straight line through that right heel. Twist at the belly. Ready? Pull the both shoulder blades apart. Good. Let's come back to center. Release one hand. Ready, set, go. Leave that leg there. Breathe. And lower. Ready? Happy boat. Here we go. Straighten as best you can. Right hand, left foot. Lower that right leg, spine lifting. And twist. Energy through the left heel, spine lifting. Both shoulder blades pull away from each other. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feel your sit bones helping you twist. Where are you restoring here? What are you regenerating here? Use that softness. Use that softness. Feel your power. Be a soft power, a loving power. Good. We're going to bring ourselves back. Maybe lift that leg. Find the spine. Ready? We're going to release one arm. And here we go. Chest up. Try not to lean back. Maybe pretend to smile. Don't grit your teeth. Oh, come on, leg. Come on, leg. And lower it down. Breath in. Sit up. Exhale. Fold that upper body over your bottom body. What gets revealed when we finally roll into ourselves, fold into ourselves? What's that inner vision showing us about how we carry our energy? How we let it flow? What we know about ourselves and what we don't, what we're growing. Hopefully we're coming here and learning so much about what we don't know. And that we're loving all of that unknown. No shame, no guilt. Let's roll the spine up. Bottoms of the feet together. You can thread the fingers underneath of the feet. Maybe hold ankles or heels. Press those inner thighs open. Pull the spine upward, chin down, and up. Can you lift the flesh of the chest? Good. Left and right. Where's that upward energy? Can you feel it? Can you feel it lifting the pressure off of some lower areas of the body? Learning that we do have the power to uplift from within. And breathe in uplifted spaces as though it's an easy, natural place for us. Neck rotations. Upward energy. Change your direction. Good. Come to center. Breath in. Exhale. Hinge forward. Ha. Now pull the chest longer up and over the toes. Draw the shoulders away from your ears. Reach those arms out in front of you. Lengthen. Grab some more real estate. Right palm down. Twist. Cool. Breathe here and twist. Flare those hips open. Breathe in and twist the rib cage. Use the right arm. Ha. And switch. Left arm down. Good. Come to center. Maybe crawl it a little further forward. Surprise yourselves. Stretch into the unknown. Stretch into what you didn't know was possible. And we'll roll that spine up. Ha. Let's walk those legs out a little wider. Not as super wide. Kudamasana. Feel the joints. Much of the body has been warmed up, lubricated, right? So we can hold spaces in a different way than we may have in the beginning of class, right? So we're going to find our Kudamasana. Keep these knees bent, not as wide as you can go with the legs straight. I'm going to snake this arm under this knee. I'm going to snake this arm under this knee. Try not to have the knee joint over the elbow joint. Have it above the elbow joint if you can. Draw the top of the head toward me. Shoulders back. Relax your belly. Soften your low back, soften your low belly. Now, some of you may want to lift the toes and slide the heels forward, not out wide, forward. And maybe the forehead and the belly come down. Surrender. Maybe lift the chest a little, pull it forward, and then lay it back down. Can you make room for breath? Can you calm into this? Can you soothe into this? Anything that's rigid, let it start to ease up and limp, go limp. Maybe make a sound. Let that vibration of the sound reverberate through your tissues. Noticing how much we're willing to let energy flow through us, or how unpracticed we are at it. All right, I'm going to lift my chest, snake one arm out. Actually, I'm going to snake them both out. And walk these legs back in. I'm going to straighten my left leg. This is my right. And I'm going to bring my left hand to my right foot. And those of you who have been in the studio, I'm sure you guys have seen me do kind of my hokey pokey here. Oh, Doreen's here, Kayla's here, Jess is here. Sorry, I didn't wear my glasses. Y'all can fuss me out. Y'all are supposed to fuss me out when I don't wear my old lady glasses. All right. Bottom body, Dandasana, left leg straight, chest up. Right leg, left hand, Right foot. Let's just rock a little side to side. Woo. Now I'm going to start to snake right shoulder under right knee joint, or something kind of maybe sort of like that. Now, sit the spine up. Ooh. I think that my eyeballs see Julie Cotton. Hi, Julie. Breathe. Ooh. Now I'm going to let this right hand come down by this right hip. And start to ask the right leg, how straight does it want to go? All right, this is a fully consensual based practice, y'all. Maybe the gaze goes to the left armpit. Breathe. Now remember all that chill out, ease, and steadiness. Make room in the belly for breath. Sit up tall in the low belly. We got to root into that left leg. Push that left leg down. Lift the upper body off the bottom body. Don't strain. Whew. All right. So now we have arrived at the WTF or LOL component of our program. All right. So this right knee may hinge up and over onto this right shoulder. Now I'm going to pinch with my right knee onto that shoulder. Don't cut off any circulation, y'all. All right, I'm going to bring both hands down. I haven't been here in a minute, so who knows? This could be an epic virtual yoga fail. And I'm not going to strain. I'm going to accept whatever happens. Feeling that root, both palms down. And lift. Breath. Breath. Chest up. Breath. Let's lower that down. All right, I'm going to bring the sole of that right foot up against the left inner thigh. Chest up. Ooh, those hips, right? Or at least I'm feeling these hips. All right, Janu Surasana. Breath in. Let's lift. A little bit of a twist to the left. And come forward. If you need to lightly bend the left knee, go right ahead. Let go. Feel something. Feel a part of you. And feel it as you. That you are the occupant of this vessel. And you want to know everything about it. How it likes to move. How often. When's the last time it was oiled and lubricated? How much tension and pressure it can accept. Maybe it's growing and learning. And we'll bring ourselves up. All right, we're going to bring ourselves back to this Baddha Konasana. Now you can come up and over. Some of you can bring your hands behind you and come onto the toes. Opening the hips. Chest up. Some of you may not want to be here at all. My right hip is like, what? So I'm trying to back off, not flex into it so much. Thrust the hips a little if you can. I'm curious if this is kind of Jess's jam or not. And we'll lower those hips down. All right. So now we're going to go back to another Kudamasana. And that was the turtle, right, where we snake those arms. I'm going to change camera up and see if I can bring the camera view just a little bit more close, since we're doing a little bit of some nutsiness. All right, so you guys remember we're right here. My eyes confirmed. For some reason, Julie, I think I just know your profile picture. Even though I don't live on Facebook anymore, I'm like, I think I know. So I didn't read, I just saw the picture. All right, I'm going to snake this arm under. You know what? I'm going to back myself up. I'm always starting with my right. So I'm going to calling myself out. All right, so I'm going to crawl this under. And you guys, you could end up just staying right here, pulling your chest forward, letting the head lower a bit, lengthening your vertebrae, pulling the neck away from the shoulders, pulling the chest away from the hips. And this is pretty darn delicious. Now, others of you may want to lift those heels so you could stay there. And maybe you want to slide forward, Kudamasana. Now, those legs don't have to straighten. We're all learning the language that's going on in our body that's saying basta or enough. And breathing where we are and finding contentment. Eventually, in every asana, we're finding enough ease that we're like, we could find a nap in here. Right? How many reclining poses do we do and we go, oh, I fell asleep? Because you found that much ease. Can you find that kind of ease here? So that the nervous system and the mind calm so much that you can go into rest mode. The ultimate of regenerating. All right. So I'm going to bring myself up, sliding those arms out. You know what? I really like this manduka, but sometimes it is too sticky. I get stuck to this manduka. I've got in case you wonder, this is a travel manduka on top of an old school mandara. So this is an old, really thick Goodyear tire mat, but the manduka is super sticky. It's great for vinyasa. I don't slide anywhere. Not so great for Kudamasana because I'm like, get up. All right, enough of my diversion. Okay, we're going to see right hand, left foot. Hey, how you doing? Right leg, sitting up tall. And then seeing, where does it want to stop in this rock? I actually feel a little pressure on the inside of this knee. So I'm like, okay, that's where it said stop. I want to stop. But my heel actually said I could come up and, ooh, hey, something going on in that piriformis. So I'm just checking out language. Just checking out language. All right, I see you wrote something, friend. Again, I did not put my glasses on, so my super bionic vision is like bloop, 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 bloop. All right, right hand, left foot. You could call this good, everybody. You could sit up here, chest up, active in this leg, right? What is this? We're kind of in like a half happy baby, sitting upright. Right? We could be like, I love this foot. Thank you, foot. And that could just be it. All right? Others of you, they be like, no, we're going to do this, okay? But check your attitude in your yoga. And I'm guilty of that. I'm like, no, we're going to do this. So, come on, let's do this. All right, I'm going to bring this. Whoop. I was going to say, I'm going to bring this left knee up toward this shoulder. And this knee said, oh, really? So I was like, well, do you need some coaxing? So here I'm going to give it some lubrication. And, oh, all right. Now my spine is really collapsing. So, I'm going to lift. Now my left sacrum it's definitely saying, okay, that's enough show and tell here, Belinda. So that's where I'm going to be. And I'm going to start to straighten to whatever degree. Whew. Sitting up. So quite honestly, I have a remembered space in my body that is saying, ooh, let's go up that way. And when I try to apply the muscle energy to get there, my left sacrum says, try me again and see what happens. And so I'm like, oh, okay, right, I'm listening to you. But actually, the longer I sit and hold and find some patience, it is elongating, it's easing. And this is just here today. That's all. Whew. Okay. So, let's see about bringing this left shoulder, and remember we're going to pinch with the left knee on the shoulder, bringing these hands down and lifting. Breath, breath, whoo, and lower. Anybody got a little glisten? I got a little glisten. Okie dokie. Let's see about a double pigeon. Cuss out loud if you're like, no double pigeon. You know pigeon and you want to go to one-on-one pigeon? Cool, okay? This is contraindicated for knees and hip. So I'm giving that as a warning. And if you are finding a different pigeon, you could be right here on this side. Same deal on this side. Again, still knees and hips. Maybe it's a little lighter on them. I don't know what's going on in your knees. So if you're waiting on a surgery, if you've had replacements, you've had great injury, maybe just come to a cross-legged space or come to reclining, because we'll be joining you in a moment. I'm going to bring my right leg down in this bent shape. I'm going to bring my left ankle to the right knee, into the flesh of that teardrop in that right knee, and that nice pointy bone. Yeah, I'm not describing this as a comfy, cozy kind of thing, because guess what? It ain't. Shin over shin, knee over ankle, ankle over knee. Oh, and this could be more than enough. All right? I know I'm not going to call out any of my lovely family out here, but I know that some of us are looking like this, trying to make it look cool, right? And that's all right, and so I'm bringing that up because, especially if you're new in this experience with me and you're like, wait a minute, this might be just where you are. All right, so if this is just where you are, hang out here because you're working a lot. If you're kind of leveled out and you're like, what's coming next? I don't know. Some of y'all know. I got my little angry bird pose, okay? So this is our double pigeon, and we're going to get a great big eagle. So choose right over left or left over right. Just choose your arms. You can make it a bear. Then it won't be angry bird. It would be bear sits on pigeon. But for the angry bird, our eagle is going to lift. Elbows lifting, ribs lifting, waist lifting, and exhale, we're going to bring and swoop the eagle elbows over the shins, trying to soften the groin, sinking in the hips, feeling the attachments, the muscle attachments into the bones. Breathing ease and kindness as they gradually find trust to release and soften. Everybody soften around the intensity. Be willing, be brave enough to feel this intensity. Soften your neck. Let the arms go anytime you're ready. Hang out there if it's really yummy and juicy. I will come up if and when we're ready. I'm going to step this left foot across this right knee. I'm going to bring this right heel toward my butt. All right, so this knee is up here. I'm going to wrap this arm around that knee, letting the chest cavity turn sideways. Left hand behind you. Breath in, sitting up tall. Exhale, revolve. This is Matsyasana. Now, some of you may want to lift this left arm. Try to lift it from the ribs up, then the shoulder, and arc it over And you might be able to get that elbow outside of that knee. And if you are, you're really in a bind, a super duper bind. This is still a bind, right? The hand connecting somewhere is a bind. But here it's more leverage with that humerus bone, that upper arm bone, pulling that arm that way, so that would be to the right, turning the waist to the left, being aware of pushing the left foot down, and we got to breathe in the middle. Work it out. Work, 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 work. Breathe. I told y'all I was silly today. And you know what? I'm going to stop apologizing for it. Can you drop that left butt down? Lift the spine up. Maybe on the next exhale, you could revolve more, not force. And release. If you know the fancy spinny thing, go ahead and do your fancy spinny thing. I'm just going to switch. Actually, I'm going to shake out. I was getting a little cramp in my left glute medius, the side butt. Actually, an Upavishta feels like a good idea. So legs wide, flex the toes. See the angle that those thigh bones want to accept with the spine up. Active energy pushing the backs of the legs to the floor. Chest up. And some of you might want to be here, walking forward. Others of you are laying, lengthening belly and then chest. Outward rotation of your thigh bones. Subtle, don't yank it. I think sometimes people hear a suggestion, then they go whoop, and they yank and they snatch, and it's like, yeah, that's not gonna feel good. Maybe making a sound. That felt like a really nice reset button, at least in my hips and my spine. We're going to do the other side. Now, I think I have this right. I'm going to bring my left leg on the bottom this time. Right ankle above left knee. Shin stacked over shin. Knee over ankle, ankle over knee. Feeling the hips. I'm actually feeling a little tighter on this side. And that's surprising for me because usually when my left is on top, it's the tightest. Asking this area to lift. Not lifting the chest, right? So there's two different actions. Only because I'm looking at a camera and I can see myself and right? So I'm like, just from the waist up. Subtle. Don't suck the tummy in. All right, so now remember, all right, people who are here, hanging out. Maybe use this hand so that you're not rocking so far over. Others, if you're wanting to find your eagle, do you remember the arm that was on top? And you know what? You're not breaking any yoga rules. If you forget, it's okay. No lightning bolt, Vajra. No Vajra Dakini is going to come down and snatch you up. All right, I don't think. Let's breathe in and lift the waist. Keep some joy. Exhale, now we're going to come forward. Everybody can drape forward so you can keep those arms in the position that you had them. And then I don't know if you noticed, see my bottom leg, it had angled back, and I was like, oh, hold yourself accountable, Belinda. So now I brought that bottom leg back forward. Now the IT bands, that outer side of your thighs, I can feel that a little bit more. I'm going to lift my chest, pull it up and over, lengthening the vertebrae in my spine, letting the head go. Letting thoughts go. Getting to know what we're feeling. The range of it, its intensities, its textures. We're going to gradually roll up unless you're having a really delicious time where you are. Give yourself some time to let the head acclimate to coming back up. You know, starting to smooth out, caress out your practice, especially as we're coming into the end, yummy, yummy, yummy bits. Yeah, I'm feeling a bunch of Johnny here today. I'm feeling all that yummy. All right, we're going to bring the right foot down. Ooh, I'm already feeling that this side is feeling a little tighter. I'm going to bring this heel toward the butt. I'm going to let this hip lower down. Spine lifting. Move any fleshy bits out of the way that you need. So this side is so tight that like this foot doesn't want to stay flat. So I'm working my best. I'm bringing that foot in. Now how much you can fold into this is really going to depend on the size and thickness of the thighs and the size of our waist, right? How much belly we have, how much flesh we have. So let's not be shy about moving bits and things out of the way. They're yours. Getting accustomed to feeling what wants to move in what way. Right, so this foot, down. Chest, whoop, up. Look, I grew like 4 lights higher. Okay, maybe not 4. All right, I'm gonna wrap here on this side. And I'm not gonna go for that bind yet because of how much this side is like, hold up, whoa, Nelly. All right, so I'm just gonna do the wrap. Right hand behind me. Now I'm gonna use that right arm for some support to grow tall in the spine. Definitely 2 more lights that time. Shoulders down and revolve. Loosen that belly. Try not to let any grip you have, whether it's this wrap or whether you have the elbow outside of the thigh, try not to let it encourage tension, bunching up in those shoulders. Get that down, spine up. Feel what it feels like to make space inside of yourself. And then occupy the space. On each exhale, maybe you're twisting. Now, for me now, this side is feeling a little, and it's like, no. So I'm not gonna. And gently release. Okay, if you want to do that fancy spinny thing. Okay, I'm going to release out of that. Lengthen those legs out toward the front of the mat. Legs intending you down. Spine, core muscles lifting us up. Take your time as you slowly lower your spine down. Don't hold your breath. Feel the process. Be present in presenting layer by layer of skin, flesh, bone onto the earth. And then let go. Maybe keep the eyelids open. What are we feeling? What are we aware of? How are we existing in this physical shell differently now? Lazily drag the right heel in, bending the knee, bringing the sole of the foot down. Lazily drag the left foot in, feel that heel sliding in. And now both feet are in position for bridge. Soften the toes. Let the weight of your hips sink. Palms down alongside your waist. Do not turn your head from this moment forward. Try not to allow your knees to splay. Push down through the feet and just tuck the tailbone under. Keep your back on the floor. Feel your feet pushing down. Tuck the tailbone under. Experience what you're experiencing. Now, if there's tension in your neck and shoulders, does there need to be? Now start to lift the hips. Let the tummy breathe. Check the pressure in both feet. Are you pushing more with one or the other? Good. Keep the tailbone tucked under and lower the spine back down to the floor. Keep the feet pushing. Good. And now relax the feet, relax your tailbone. Good. And here we go again. Push down with the feet. Curl the tailbone under and then feel the hips start to rise. Press down a little bit more through the feet. Lift the hips. Lift your chin away from your chest. Some of you may wish to start to shimmy both shoulder blades closer together under you. Perhaps a few of you, your hands come together. It doesn't have to be a goal. If it happens easily, great. If you have that connection, press the arms down to the floor for more leverage, but feel your collarbones opening. Feel the upper chest opening. Try not to allow the knees to splay. Breathe. Everyone, relax your buttocks. Stay lifted and ungrip. Release the hands if you have them. Tailbone under, lowering the spine down. Keep some pressure in the feet. You need to in order to have that much control. Breath. Now relax the glutes, relax the thighs. Bottoms of the feet come together, knees falling open. What parts of you are you occupying right now? Where are you feeling regeneration and restoration? Can you soak that up? Can you expand that? Can you share that? Now many of you can call it good right here and straighten your legs for Shavasana. If you're wishing to explore a shoulder stand and want to swing legs up the wall for it, go ahead. Or on a chair, but Sarah, please make sure your chair isn't going to slide all over the place. Not just Sarah, nobody have your chair sliding all over the place. So remember, you could just lengthen your legs out, lie down on your back, come to some emptiness and quietude. If your legs are up the wall, just let the knees bend a bit until the feet are flat on the wall, so the knees don't have to come all the way to the chest. If you're lying free in the middle of the room, draw the knees to the belly and then straighten the legs up toward the sky. Legs as close together as you can. You could stay here and call this good. Okay, so if you're at the wall, butt is up against the wall, feet are flat, arms are resting down alongside your body. Everybody, lift the chin a little so that the back of the neck is curved and not pressing flat into the floor. If your feet are on the wall, it's basically bridge upside down, so push the feet into the wall, thrusting the hips up. If you're free form in the room, hands press down, butt hoists up, hands come to the low back. You're resting on both elbows, maybe walking the elbows closer together. Behind you, hands walking up your back, meaning closer to the floor, legs together. Okay, so if you're at the wall, still do that, walking those hands up the back, providing support. If you're free form in the room, lift the chin away from flesh that may be wishing to smother you. Feet over your hips. Let the tummy breathe. Eyes open or closed. Maybe feel both spaces. If you're at the wall, release the arms and lower down when you're ready. If you're free form, we're going to release the arms down and slowly lower the butt down. Lower the back down. Everybody invite the knees in. Maybe rock and roll a little. Doing any final movements that your spirit or your body are asking for. Just feel it intuitively. Just try to abandon any should thinking. And if you're trying to come up with something and nothing's coming, that might be a good indication that you've hit enough. And we'll lengthen the legs out. If you're at the wall, you could stay at the wall and lengthen legs up the wall. Sometimes, for some of us, it's really uncomfortable to lie flat on the back. So you could have the feet together, knees open. You could just have the legs in bridge position. Maybe aim the knees together so that they're supporting one another. Or you could put a cushion under your knees or under your back. We have arrived at Shavasana. This is not sleepy time. This is a pose. We are still in asana. We are in wakeful stillness. Fully aware, fully intentional, not moving. Letting it all be. Replenish here. Learn and grow and come to know something here. Release the back of your head. Sink in between your shoulder blades. Elbows heavy. Wrists released. Feel the weight of the volume of your breath. Hips heavy. Both butt cheeks heavy. Thigh flesh releasing. Backs of the kneecaps sinking. Calves, heels, toes. Hear the sounds around you. See the shapes and patterns and colors in your eyelids. Be patient as you send signals from your mind to move areas of your body and observe how they respond. Feeling those new connections with the old connections. Feeling new connections coming forth and moving with you. We'll slowly bring ourselves upright to a seated space. Take a moment and just silently thank yourself, different parts of yourself, for giving you the support, the patience, the growth, the love, to connect in the way that you did today. And may parts of those lessons help you connect with others today, with compassion and kindness. Single Om if you wish. All the love and light in me recognizes that same space in you. Namaste. I'm Belinda with Just Be Yoga, and this has been our Empower Yoga Flow Saturday, Jan 24. Watch out, y'all. We're in the era of Aquarius. You got 2 Aquarians in the room. We got any more Aquarians up in the room? Raise your hands up. Raise your hands up. So we're whipping that air all around. If you like anything that we have to offer, please feel free to share any of our videos, our websites, online. If you didn't get to catch all of this live, you can always hit any of our classes on demand. Follow us on our YouTube channel. Subscribe to us on our YouTube channel. Follow us here on Facebook Live. And if it's in your heart or your pocket, feel free to offer a donation at paypal.me/justbeyoga. So awesome to see you all. Finding new spaces. Sarah, you still with us? Thank everybody. D-Bay is here. Woohoo! Doreen on the YouTube. I love it. What an awesome Just Be Yoga gang up in the his house. Kayla was here. You know what, Kayla? I almost did a dolphin today. You know, it doesn't do me any good to have these glasses up here. Look, I can see. Oh. Hey, Brandy. All right, Sarha. Good job. Good job. Awesome. All right, Jess, how was that for you? Steph, good to see you. As always, we didn't super plank it out, though. Well, I guess we did do the side plank, right? That fully connected side plank. Yeah, because I didn't do that in basics. That would have been cruel and unusual punishment in basics. Oh. Awesome. Good job, Jess. Nice that you came. Nice that you got it in. Did anybody bust a sweat? I'm in here half naked, like I was really sweating, but I did sweat a little bit up here. But my bottom body was like, "Girl, do you know it's January?" So I'm gonna have to put some layers on my body in a minute, because guess what? It's January. All right. Thank you all so much. Oh, good. Good, Jess. Awesome. All righty. Well, thank you all so much for joining. Peace. Be nice to yourselves throughout the day. Drink lots of water and some good fruits, some good antioxidants. And we'll check you out. Maybe you'll come back for a chakra flow tomorrow. All right. Peace, everybody.